Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I'm back today to work on my start planner. I love this planner. It is the one that I base my whole week off of. And I love the efficiency of it. It is an hourly, day by day hourly planner. So I had shared in the previous video, we had a family emergency and I have been living at the hospital and all kinds of things. So this week, what's today, Wednesday? Can't remember what day it is. This is my first day home, and so I wanted to catch up here. I've been able to come in really quickly, go out really quickly. I've spent a couple of nights home now, which is very nice. The family member was able to go to a rehab hospital because there'll be a need for extensive occupational therapy, physical therapy, all those kinds of things. So, as well as just overall medical care. So, I drive the Triangle, which is an hour to the rehab, an hour to check on the spouse of that family member, and then an hour home. And so, today I'm asking other family members, my husband, my son, maybe my daughter-in-law, to kind of fill in for me because I have to do all of I've been on the phone with insurance and doctors and all kinds of stuff, and I'm taking a quick break to come in here and say, hey, and to get things planned so I can be more effective. And I will go back in. I am going to go ahead and go back to my Saturday, Sunday, though it was this past Saturday, Sunday, just because I like the continuity of it being decorated. I know, that's a little crazy, but I am. And it's also just a record for me to know, like, Saturday we were at rehab, and all those different things that are taking place, because as many of you know, when you stay at a hospital, you don't get a lot of sleep, and I definitely didn't have hardly any sleep. And so with lack of sleep and just the stress of the situation, you want to make sure you're remembering everything correctly and efficiently, and so that as we move forward, I make sure that we have everything, completed or taken care of. So, that being said, here we go. Let's play. I pulled some stickers that I wanted to put in, and, that I might use, not all of it. And in this planner, since it's daily and hourly or every half hour, I don't necessarily have a lot of space, but I do have the option to do a few things. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try on some of this, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I was just grabbing some things that I thought might work. Then I'm going to grab, the only thing I haven't grabbed is washi. And I have this, I think I've shown this before. It's just a big bag of washi. When I went to the Hobby Lobby sale, I've thrown some Target Dollar Spot stuff in here. And there may be a little bit of Michael's, but I don't think. Most of this is all Hobby Lobby goodies when they had their big sale. So, I am going to grab that because I think that'll work. And I kind of like that. So, I think I'm going to stick with those two colors this week. Let's see. Yeah, kind of rose gold pink, and then a robin's egg, or kind of a mint, robin's egg blue mint, something in there like that. They're a little bit different, but I kind of like that. I'm going to take one more look around. Actually, I'm going to switch that out for that one because it's a little thinner. And it's that same mint robin's egg blue with cute little bow ties. I think that's darling. Okay, is there anything else? I think that's it. I like this one. You got this. I might just put that on there somewhere. We are definitely, I was on the phone today, and I'm learning a lot about, just everything from medical to financials to all kinds of things. So it's been it's been sad and hard and all those good things, but it's also been great for me to learn all the things that I need to learn. So the glass is half full. So anyway, so I hope you guys are having a good week. I really like that. I'm going to put that on the bottom. I don't really use that last section very much, so I'm just going to go with it like this. And I want to stop where it says, you got this, and go there. Yeah, I like it when it's the complete saying. Now, I did mess up the arrow on both ends, but that's okay. We got this. We can work it out. So, and I think I'm going to put a little bit of this blue down here, and then I'm going to tie it back up there, or blue mint, that color. So, anyways, I really, really, really enjoy this planner. The one thing I recognized, I was talking to one of the caregivers, and I recognized that if I don't write it down in a planner, and you know, when you're called to the emergency room, you know, maybe you grab your planner, maybe you don't. I mean, I was just trying to make sure I had my purse and, you know, some cash and whatever else that I needed. And I have to tell you that I recognize that it is so much easier to have your planner with you and to have it written down. And, you know, of course, in the hospital, I was trying to be as, you know, least, as little of a footprint as possible. I wanted to make sure that, you know, in the room itself, you know, when we finally got to a room, in the trauma unit, I wanted to make sure I wasn't blocking anyone with my things, and I did the same thing when we got to the cardio unit, because there were also heart issues that had to be addressed. And I think I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, I like that. Anyways, and so I was trying to not be, you know, in anyone's way. And so I literally took as little possible, and if it couldn't fit on the window ledge, then I pretty much either didn't have it there or I didn't, I tried not to take it. So, anyways, and by the way, if you don't know, it's easier to cut from behind, and I still didn't get that very clear. I'm kind of scooted back because of the camera angle, so I'm going to have to adjust this, but for today, I just wanted to get going with you guys. I'm going to put this pretty gold and pink. It's kind of it's interesting. I can't wait to see it open, because I think it's going to look different open than it does taped up. So I think it's going to be different. Hold on. Let's see. Ooh, it is. It's opaque with rose gold. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love that. Anyway, so long story short, I realized how much I love my planners. I mean, I always knew it, but there's a reason that I need my planners, you know, just to be honest, when you're in that kind of situation. And literally, I was on the phone today trying to be taught some of the financial, there's a gentleman, he was so nice. I mean, God is always amazing, the people he puts in your path. But this gentleman took an hour and a half to spend time with me to help me understand what needed to be done, you know, at what point, and, you know, for what individual, and on the financial end. And I was just so thankful. And I mean, I'm just always amazed, you know, people really step up, and the ones that really step up and literally come in and help you, I mean, they don't make it difficult. They just come in and they are there to help you, and then they step out of the way immediately so you can get things done. I know that sounds kind of mean, but, you know, you really are. Everything in those types of situations are critical, you know. I mean, even from making sure that the patient gets water and, you know, on and on and on. And so things like financial decisions aren't necessarily on the top of your list, but, you know, you have to take care of that. And though I thought I had a really good system in place and I thought I understood what was needed, it was great to talk to someone who said, just be careful of this and be careful of that. They weren't going to make a dime off of us, and they were just being genuinely kind and helpful, though I had never met this person. And I was just so thankful, because, you know, when you're helping other people out, you want to make sure you do the right thing, right? So anyways, but in that I understood where my strengths and weaknesses are, and planning is a strength. So definitely, first thing I did when I hung up was, you know, recognize I need to get in there, get my planner together for the rest of the week before I continue on any calls. And I know some people say, well, that's silly. You know, there's electronic, there's your computer, and I utilize everything. I mean, I keep an electronic calendar, so it'll send me, you know, reminders and things like that. But for this, you know, there's just something about my brain that it likes to have, it likes to have a paper copy. And I think part of it, no doubt, is the kinesthetic, you know, opportunity of writing it. I think that helps a tremendous amount. You know, there's different kinds of learning styles, and obviously I'm somewhat kinesthetic, and that means the act of doing. Like, it's easier for me to drive to, you know, say a Starbucks in another city and then I will remember it forever than it is for me to read a map or read directions and or hear directions and be able to retain that information. And it's just kind of a weird, my husband will say, well, you don't even know if you're going north or south. And I'm like, well, yeah, but if you'll turn this way, I think it's pretty much over there. And that's kind of usually how it works out. It is over there. So the kinesthetic action of writing in a planner, the actual action of writing helps me remember things. I mean, it's great to visually see it, don't get me wrong. I always tell people, send me an email so I can read it, or a text. But, so now I'm on Tuesday. I did Saturday, Sunday, my grocery list, which I just went to the grocery last night, so I'm okay there, but I do still have to go to, I went to Sam's, so I still have to go to like our local H-E-B, and then to Walmart. There's certain things I get at certain places. Everybody has their favorites. I did Monday, and now I'm going to do Tuesday, and I think I'm going to throw another color in there somehow. It's just a little too plain. So I think I'm going to throw some pink in there. Ooh, no. Ooh, I like that one. I think I'll go that route instead. And let's see, what is that? That is a good one. So, anyway, so I'm learning things about myself in these situations that we've been through many emergencies, many. This time, it's a different level of emergency, and not only that, the results will probably be very life-altering for the couple. And so I want to make sure that we have everything done correctly, and as well as trying to give them, dignity and privacy and all that kind of good stuff. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and turn this so I can cut it correctly. I really love this washi. It's a thin washi, and not all thin washi sticks very well. And I'm going to tell you that this is probably one of those, just like that other foiled one. But I'm hoping it'll be good enough. And I'm kind of anchoring it with other washi in hopes that that will keep it on the paper. So, alright, so let me see. I don't want to put this sideways, so let me see if that will. I kind of don't want to use two of those in a row. I'll go back to this green, this mint that I was using earlier. Seems like the paper washi on the thin one holds really well. But I'm sure washi's getting better and better if you haven't noticed. I have totally noticed that. Some of the ones I bought in the very, very beginning time of washi, it just didn't, it just wasn't as good of a situation. And now, they are making washi better. Not only does it hold better, it releases better. So it's you can work with it. So that kind of makes it nice. So, alright, now on this one, since today is Wednesday and I'm on the phone all day, I literally woke up to phone calls. I go to bed with phone calls, texts, all kinds of goodies now. So it's a different time in my life, and it kind of came fast, and I wasn't really, I wasn't ready for it yet. I knew it would be coming, but God's timing is awesome, and obviously this is where we needed to be. And I don't know that anybody's ready for the types of emergencies that we were seeing last week, but God never gives us anything more than what we can handle, and it's what I believe. And so I'm very thankful that everything went fairly well. We wish that for this situation, you can't always say it goes well. I mean, nobody wants this to happen, but for us being in this situation, I felt like it went all right. I wish the person who had the emergency was more willing to work with medical, stay in rehab longer, for the time in which they suggest, things like that. But there's only so much you can do, and I'll be putting together a cost analysis, for them, and what's the best, because I think that's the only thing that'll kind of reach. I mean, I've done all the, think of your health, think of this, think of that, and I've been, kind and tried to be kind of firm, and I think what it comes down to, this person may just need to be dollars and cents, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that just short. I'm going to resend this, resituate this, because I want it to not mess up the message. I know that's kind of silly, but I do like to see the messages. I mean, why else would we have these washies? You know, to get the encouragement. So, and this time I'll cut it correctly at the end of the arrow. Oh, I just had some sticky fall, but that's okay. I hope you guys are seeing this. I'm really readjusting all this so that hopefully you can see things better. I apologize if that was out of frame. Before I had it such that I could see what you guys are seeing, and I can kind of see what you guys see, but I don't see it. I don't see it. I did this the last video. I'm not able to view it as well until I review the video. So anyways, alright guys, I'm still a little tired, so I am a little fuzzy and groggy, so I apologize for that, and I still kind of have a raspy voice, but maybe that'll be it from now on. Who knows? You know, maybe I went to a different place. I'm hoping it's going to kind of go back. It's better now. When I first woke up, it was really raspy. Oh, I've got extra goodies there. Okay, let me make sure I put those over here. But, you know, I mean, that's not a big deal. It'll all be fine. Alright, so we are on the 20th, which is Thursday, tomorrow. And I will put this one on the bottom. Always be kind. Stay humble. Those are such good words. They are so encouraging, and that is exactly what I need to read right now. You know, we think we always know best, and you know what? We just do the best we can. That's what we have to do. So, or at least that's what I'm seeing I need to do. Yeah. So, there we go with that. And, let's see. I guess I should put some color on this side. I hope everybody is having a great day. It is nice and hot here in Texas. The one thing I did see last night was the news in the rehab hospital, and I was shocked. We're in for 100+ temps all week, and we're not even to the end of July. So, you know, I mean, it's definitely hot here, and with that, that means we need rain, and so it's hot. So, okay, I'm going to stop. That will go on next week, and I always stop on Friday. So, I think I might put a little bit of blue right there, and then a little something there. I don't know yet. I mean, I feel like these are really kind of plain, because, you know, of the utilitarian focus of this planner. But I do like color. I mean, I do like a little something on my planner, and like I said, this is the planner. I put everything in, and then I base the week off of it. And I really like having it little, you know, kind of shushed up a little bit. You know, not too bad, but I do like it to have a little color, so to speak. My grandmother would say, I want a little color. So, I'm trying to give it a little color. Let's see if I can find one more color in there I could throw in the mix. I really do love a really, really sweet, amazing woman who we are becoming. We've been friends, but we are becoming just even faster friends. She was so sweet. There was a big sale at, there's some pink, at Michael's, and they had the craft carts for sale, and you guys probably already know, and probably your pictures up, but I've never had like the Rescog type of cart. I have other carts, very, you know, economical, those kinds of things, or you know, they were from something else, and I just, you know, repurposed them. But she was so sweet, and she picked me up one of the rose gold carts, and I'm super excited. And when I was in the hospital, I was literally trying to think now, okay, I'm going to get this cart, you know, how can I justify, you know, having it, where should I put it, all that kind of good stuff. And since I really haven't had time to work in my craft room, I am going to put all of the things that are stamps and dies in it from out here, and then I will eventually add the ones in my craft studio. I will add that to it, And I may even pick up a second one because that will free up some shelf space that I can be using for, I have a lot of paper, and I already have like 3 or 4 shelves of paper, but I tend to like paper, but and I like to organize it by either brand, color, type, you know, that kind of a deal. And there's certain brands, they all stay together, like Graphic 45, Stampin' Up, Stamps of Life. Oh, there's that new one I love. Is it Antique? I can't remember, but I absolutely love that paper. I have several different sets that I've been buying over the last many months. And I found it in a really wonderful scrapbook store in the hill country of Texas. And then I also saw it on some YouTubes of some friends, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just found them too. Aren't they wonderful? And I really like vintage, so anyways, that's why that worked out. Okay, I think I'm going to, I want some pink on this. Let me see what I can do. I know what I'm going to do. Alright, I'm not sure if that's in the frame, so I'm going to scooch it up a little bit. I am going to put that on top of that other washi right down the middle. And then we get some little tiny pink banners. So, okay guys, I am obviously washied out on this particular planner for this week. Alright, okay. You know, I've been used to having the 2-page weekly spread, whether it be horizontal or vertical, and so I am really enjoying this. I love the dailies. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hop into some stickers and put all of this away for now. Alright, so that can go there. Alrighty. Now, I think I'm going to start with some of these. I really like, these are from Exo Mama Plans, and they are just like glitter, I don't know what she calls these, I've forgotten, but you can write in the middle of each one of the glitter bubbles, or whatever you want to call it. So I really like that, and I am going to put this here because that is when I got the phone call. I got it at 10, right before, no, I got it right at 10. I should move that down. And that's, you know what, I think I'm going to leave that there, because I had been working on some things when I got that call, and I will just pop it right here, because that was the day, and I want to make sure that I remember what happened that day, and all of that good stuff. And I will come back in and do groceries later. You don't need to worry about that. I don't need to worry you guys with that. And then, I know Wednesday was a bit of a big deal. Let's see. No, we had surgery Thursday. So Wednesday, we were determining, and my brother came in and helped with my parents. That was so great. He was helping with all that. So I want to remember him. And then we made decisions for surgeries, and that was good. And then on this day, there was a surgical oh no, this is this week. Okay, I really am tired, but that's okay. That's alright. I will figure this back out. Well, today, I know, I have tons of stuff for today, so I can go back in here and just put tons and stuff. It just started really early. All the phone calls and all the questions and all the, you know, texts and emails and all that kind of good stuff. So, that's okay. Sorry, guys. I really am tired. I'm still in another week. Can you believe it? I have one more thing to do this afternoon, and then I will have to check on my mom. And somebody was asking me the other day how my parents are doing. They're doing as well as can be expected right now. And I appreciate when you guys ask about them. And for those of you who don't know, my mom has Alzheimer's, and my dad has very, very serious health issues. And if you want to remember them by prayer, I really appreciate it. If you don't pray, no problems. And if you don't feel compelled, that's not a problem either. But people ask me, and so I just wanted to share. And I am learning a lot. That's the main thing, and that is what counts. And yesterday, we woke up, and our water was out 3 times. It went out 3 times. Our well went out. And my youngest darling daughter, who is amazing, she took the bull by the horns and figured out how to rig it until my husband could fix it this morning. So my husband fixed it for me and took care of all of that, and I really appreciate that. I want to make sure that I put that there because I want to remember what day it was that we rigged it, what day it was that we fixed it. So just for household, information. I think that's it. I will put this here because that was the day we went to rehab, and I want to make sure that I remember that. And everything else I'll go back in and fill later. Today I am videoing, so I will make sure. And I did a quick video yesterday. So today is Tuesday. Okay, so I did a quick video yesterday before I had to leave and go to the rehabilitation hospital. And it was probably about that time. And then I did an edit and upload when I got home late last night. So, because I then had to go to the grocery store, I went by Sam's, did things like that. But main thing was, and I've got to start making note of who I've called and who's called me, so I make sure that everybody gets the information that they need. That's been an amazing thing to have to manage, and that is something that I will put back in here because I can go back and look at my phone and look at phone logs that will help me. Because I recognized today on one of the phone, I had set up a phone conference, and I recognized that for one of the individuals, it was Pete and repeat. The other one, it was not. And so I then stated from then on, I would be sending things by either text or email, and that way I would be able to go back and not, use up somebody else's time. And just trying to be, trying to be fair, trying to understand that everybody has got a busy life. So, all right, so I am going to put down here that I'm filming right here. And then I will edit and upload tonight, so you guys will get this, and then hopefully I will get one ahead, and then you guys will have it all loaded ahead of time. And that's what saved me from being in the hospital. I had several things that were already had been already edited and uploaded, and so that was great. I was able to just kind of, push things through. So that worked out well. And then today has been a computer day. I've had to do a lot of paperwork, and then tomorrow I have to go take care of the financials for the spouse, and then I also have to make a trip to rehab. So to get things signed, I also have to pay bills for them and all kinds of deals. So we will get it all figured out. And on Monday, I can't remember. See, my mind's already gone. Yesterday, I was on the computer on Monday because I had to go by and help the spouse. So that took care of that. All right, let me see. I think that's good for that. I'm not going to plan any more as far as like filming and uploading. I know tomorrow that's not an option, but I think Thursday is an option. I know it is. So I am going to put this on Thursday, and I can start all of that in the morning. Let's see. Actually, that's where it's usually the best time. And then I will edit and upload in the in the afternoon. That will work out great. That will keep, yeah. So anyways, all right, there's that. And then Friday, same thing. I will do the exact same routine. So that will be at 11 o'clock. It's kind of like my lunchtime. And then, yeah, here we go. I'll do that. All right. So I have a fun lunchtime. I film videos for you guys. Okay, now I really love, all of these are from Exo Mama Plans. I really love her stickers are great. Michelle's super fast too. The owner, she lives in Hawaii, and she gets stuff to you very, very, very quickly. So I think I'm going to go back in here, and I want to add just a little bling to my to-do section. I think, let me see if it looks good like that. Nice. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think I'm going to do it that way for there. And then I'm just going to go back and do that on all of them. So, but nonetheless, she is amazing.